Hello there, Libra, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, I am doing your love reading for the week of July 19th. We'll take a look at the overall energy in your past, present, and future positions, as well as any obstacles or advice Spirit has for you. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, or if you're resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you consider like, sharing, or subscribing. Okay, let's jump into it. We're going to first do the take a look at the overall energies in your past, present, and future positions. So let's see what we have here for the past. Serendipity. Oh, Libra. Nice. Okay, so in the past, something, came across your path. Very, very spontaneous, very unexpected. And, it is like the four-leaf clover. And I always think of serendipity as that sense of, your angels, your spirit guides, giving you something along your path to brighten your day, or perhaps brighten your connection. This could be a new person that came in. So we'll be taking a look at more details. Right now, you have unfinished symphony. For some of you, and we are going to look at the tarot, if, I get the sense that some of you may be separated from somebody, from your person right now, and something came along your path that kind of had this, gave you a sweet memory of this person. And even if you're, upset with them or whatever, like something came along your path and, maybe you found something of theirs, when you were cleaning out a drawer or something, or maybe, you were at the ice cream store and somebody ordered, your person's favorite ice cream. And it made you think very sweetly of them. And now you're kind of realizing that perhaps that connection isn't really over. It's almost like you may have even almost forgot about this person in a way. I'm not saying you have, but it's kind of like you've been able to put that relationship on the back burner, and then all of a sudden something happens, and now it's a really sweet memory. And here in your obstacle, you have never ending story, right? It's like every time I get over them, then something happens and I remember about them again. Yeah, it's like, oh, look at her poor little face, right? She's like, no, not again. I have a feeling that it's kind of like that. It's this really, you thought that you were completely done and over, and then all of a sudden something came on your path, and now you're like, oh, I don't know, maybe it isn't over, or at least my feelings for them are not over. Okay, so let's see what the advice is, soulmates. Okay, Libra, I can't make this stuff up. You're connected, right? You're true soulmates. You could be twin flames. You miss this person. You may be able to fight it most days, but you miss them. No matter what happened in the past, you just miss them. And yeah, something, sweet came along your path that reminded you of how much you do miss them. And once again, you may not want to reunite with them, but, you're in this sense of, yeah, that's what, yeah, they're really, really sweet. Now, in the future, we have all that glitters. So all that glitters is not gold, right? It's kind of like fool's gold. So we are going to clarify that. You may be going through one of those spells where the story never ends, right? Where you really have this sweet moment, or even a week or so. And, we just had the new moon in Cancer, which brings up, some of those old emotions and everything. And you could be like sitting there going, yeah, I really, really do still miss them. My heart, my soul misses them. But then you may be starting to realize, we're going to take a look at that, at what the connection really is. Is it a real connection as far as, is it somebody that you can really, count on and everything? Or is it fake? But we're going to clarify On the bottom is Treasure Island. You're finding the treasure in something, perhaps in this connection. Okay, so we're going to clarify these with the mystical moments tarot. Let's see what we have here. In the past position, we have the serendipity. Let's see what we have. King of Pentacles, yeah. So the King of Pentacles is, a sense of being responsible, financially grounded, generous, has more than, they need and can give. And, there's something here that something reminded you of perhaps how generous your person was, or, it could be that you found something that they gave you. You were cleaning out something and something that they gave you that really reminds you, it could be a gift, or it could be, it's something that's really sweet, like something that they were I feel like a sense of generosity here. And you're reminded of just how generous they were in some situation. And it may not be that they were always generous, but there could be something that reminds you of just how generous they were, at least at one time, in one instance even. Really interesting. Okay, unfinished symphony, we have the King of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so the King of Wands is somebody that knows what they want. You could actually be hearing from this person. This is your present energy. Sometimes when we have a deep soul connection with somebody else, you could be even telepathic. And it's kind of like, you have some moment or memory, or this person had some moment or memory that reminded them of you, okay, or vice versa. And then, somebody comes in saying, yeah, this isn't finished. I want to reunite this. I have a sense that the other person could have definitely had this serendipity moment, and this energy could be theirs. And they're actually thinking, oh, wait a minute, I want my Libra back. Yeah, I am definitely starting to get that sense. Okay, never-ending story. Yeah, trying to move on, but this energy keeps coming around. It's kind of, Libra, it could be that every time you're about to move on, about to be healed from this situation, then what happens, right? They reach out, or you find something of theirs, it's just like, yeah, I want to move on, but here they come again. I think you've had a lot of that in your readings lately, Libra. Okay, so I can only read the cards. That's all I can do. Okay, soulmates. This is your advice. Knight of Cups. Somebody is coming back. Somebody is coming back and expressing their love. And expressing, it's not just their love for you. It's a love for your connection. It's a love for how much they miss you in their life. It's not just that they love you. It's so much more than that. I get this sense that it's, especially if this was a pretty, with this King of Pentacles energy, I feel like maybe they weren't, possibly not really responsible in the past, and they've kind of grown up. They've kind of matured a little bit, and they realize just how much they truly love you, in the sense that I feel, I'm getting this sense of, wanting to wake up in the morning and, seeing your sweet face, lying next to them, just gazing in your eyes. It's not just about they love you. It's about realizing just how connected you are as soulmates. I think that they really miss how, I'm getting a sense that they really miss how you could almost like read their mind. Like you could look them in the eye and really read their mind. And they, if you've been separated for a while, they haven't been able to find anything like that. And I'm also getting the sense that it scared them. In the past, it scared them how much you connected to them at the soul level. Really interesting vibe here. Yeah, there's definitely a sense of, I mean, look at these two penguins. I mean, they're just like wrapped around each other, and it's more than just like a physical attraction type thing, although I think you possibly, especially with the King of Wands, you have a physical attraction. It's like maybe in the past it was just a physical attraction, or there was a lot of passion between you. But now they've really kind of realized that there's so much more to this connection. So much more. And they can, I mean, they can really feel it in their heart area, how their heart aches for you is the sense that I get. Okay, all that glitters, Empress. Okay, so, the Empress is, I really think, Libra, this is your energy of, being so beautiful, and gender doesn't matter, but being, really taking care of yourself. You've started this new life for yourself without this person. You are really shining. And I think that in the past, they didn't recognize, what I'm getting from this now is that they didn't recognize your light. Like, all of a sudden, they have this moment where they recognize that the two of you are such a soul connection. And it's like they almost instantly see your light. Like, I think in the past with the Empress energy, they were kind of like almost envious of how you were able to live your life without them. And it doesn't mean that you didn't miss them, Libra, but like you were able to go and live your life. And they thought it was all fake. And then all of a sudden they realize, when I say it's all fake, that you may have like been faking it, like pretending or something like that. But all of a sudden they realize, no, Libra's the real deal. Like, Libra is really the Empress, and look at the light that Libra is sending out into the world. Really interesting. Yeah, they, there's two masks here. It's almost as if they considered your relationship in the past as almost a facade, and they may have thought that you continued your life living in a facade. I don't know why I'm getting this. And then all of a sudden they realize, no, wait a minute. Libra is the real deal. That's, and it's like almost like an epiphany. Like they see your true light in an instant. It's like, for some reason, my guys are saying they took off their own mask. They took off their mask. And then suddenly they could see you for the person that you are, the true Empress that you are. Wow. Really, really kind of intense there. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, they want to put down the burden, and so do you. And then here's the Six of Wands, having victory in this situation. You definitely are going to be victorious in this situation. Wow, really nice. Okay, we're going to clarify these now with the Dreaming Way Tarot, see if we can get some more details. I'm really interested in this future here. Okay, so... oh my, higher font on the bottom. Okay, so yeah, I think somebody here wanted to go out and start their own life. I don't I It could have been you. I think it might be the person that you were dealing with. Somebody was like, "Yeah, I'm going to go do my own thing here." But then all of a sudden they were starting to feel left out in the cold, right? And it's like, yes, they want the four wands. And this is the 1111 card, so the twin flame energy is really still here. Yeah, it's kind of like I get a sense, Libra, that it's probably the person you're dealing with that thought, oh, I think I'll just go out on my own for some reason, right? Um, and once again, my guides are saying they were afraid of this connection. This connection was so deep that they were afraid of it. They didn't want to look at it. It scared them. It truly scared them. And that's why they may have put on a facade of they're okay without you, Libra, for all this time, but they weren't. They may have been putting on that front and assuming that you were doing the same thing, but what you were doing was authentic and real. And you were, really stepping into your own life. Wow. Okay, so let's see. I think that this is like a wake up call for the person that you're dealing with. Like, honestly, you outgrew them, that you evolved to a higher level, and they were just still kind of like down here, right? And it was like, I think that this thing that comes onto their path is something that kind of like starts this wake up call for them about how important this connection is and how much they really want you in their life. Okay, so with the King of Wands, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Devil, and the King of Swords. Okay, so we have your energy here. On the bottom is the Two of Swords, not knowing what to do. Wanting clarity, but with the Devil, somebody is kind of like attached here. And I think you have been trying to go and be independent, build your own life, and wanting clarity in the situation about why, perhaps why you can't get rid of this energy, their energy. Really interesting. And then we have the King of Wands here. Lots of kings on the board. Lots of kings. But the King of Wands is, somebody that knows what they want, and they're going to go out and they're going to get it. And I feel like this is that the person that you're connected with is coming back in. And they see you being independent. They're getting clarity about what it is that they love about you. And it's kind of like, yeah, I just cannot get Libra out of my mind, right? With the Devil card there, it's like, I can't get Libra out of my mind, but I don't know what to do about it. Really, really interesting. I have a sense that you can feel a lot of this probably intuitively, right? It's kind of like, okay, the Knight of Cups popped out here. You're trying to move on. And then, yeah, they're coming back. They're coming back with their cup of love. Oh, my goodness. Okay, coming back in fast. Yeah, I think that, this is somebody wants to work this out. Somebody's willing to put the work into it to make this a long-term, happy family type of commitment. They're coming back in. You think, no, wait a minute, I'm moving on, right? This is all taking too long. They hurt they broke my heart. I'm moving on. But then here they come back in offering this, and you're like, oh my goodness. Like, will this never end? And, for some of you, this is maybe what you've been hoping for, but this is in your obstacle position. It's kind of like, I really feel like it's, when they come back, you're kind of like, I don't know. What am I supposed to do with this? You're kind of like torn. Do I want to go through this again with this person? Am I really, I think I'm ready to move on, but then it's really hard when something happens that either reminds you of them or they reach out because they've been reminded of you. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This is like so interesting. So the Chariot is a sense of victory. You've had that in these two positions, victory and fast moving. And we have the Tower card. So, you're getting on top of your feelings, right? And then, the Knight of Cups keeps showing up. We have the soulmate. This is your advice. Soulmate card, twin flame, true love connection. They come back. There's an offer of love. And you're kind of like getting on top of this whole situation, feeling like, okay, I'm doing okay on my own. I'm trying to build my own life. But look at this. Somebody here gets an epiphany about just how special a connection this is. It's like a huge wake-up call. Like, what I was saying before about like something happens and it's like the mask is ripped off and they all of a sudden realize Libra is the one for me. Like, I think that they've been thinking about you. I think that, they've been trying to plot about how to come back and everything. And then all of a sudden, it's like, I cannot wait another day. Like, they literally show up on your door. Like, I cannot wait another day. Really interesting. Okay, so let's see with the Empress. We have the Four of Swords, the Chariot again, and the King of Pentacles. With the Three of Pentacles on the bottom, and this is a sense of wanting to work this out. Yeah, they're going to come back. They see you for who you are. They know that this healing of yours is true. Like that, you may still want them, but you are able to live without them. And, they want victory in this situation. They want to come in. It's interesting that we have, I'm going to say, the female version of the King of Pentacles in the very beginning. This is what they're wanting. I think that this is what they wanted in the past, to figure out, like, how can I be what Libra wants? How can I come in with this really generous, stable, responsible energy? Because I think in the past they may not have been that. And they've been working on trying to do this. For some of you, I think that the person that you're dealing with may have had some type of, addiction or toxicity of some sort. And that they've just really needed some time to work on that. That was part of the problem with, all that glitters. The facade that they were putting on. They may not have even wanted you to know just how out of balance that they were. And I think it's possibly part of the reason why they left the connection. Or you may have left the connection because you did realize just, the toxicity of the connection, or that they had some type of an issue that they needed to take care of. But they've taken care of it. They're coming back as a true king, and they want victory with you, Libra. Wow. And it's healed. Like this devil energy, whatever that is, and that'll resonate differently with each of you. But whatever that is, they have healed that situation. And, they're coming back. Like, I think in the past, they pretended that they were a King of Pentacles. And now they are. Nice. Really nice. Okay, so let's get some overall advice. Oh my gosh. I think, I cannot believe it. I think Cancer may have gotten these things. Judgment on the bottom. The call card is the Judgment. This is a second chance in this relationship. This is definitely them coming back, wanting to reunite. I think for a lot of you, you have, intuitively known this. You have felt this coming. And then, here we have the Lover's card again. So we have the Lover's card, 3 times on the board. We have the Lovers 3 times and the Two of Cups. I mean, unbelievable. This is such a soul connection. You know it and they know it at the soul level that the two of you are meant to be together and that you can overcome whatever conflict there was. That your love, you intuitively know that there is so much love between the two of you, you can get over whatever conflict there is in this connection. Really, really very, spiritually based of a connection. Really nice. Okay, so I'm going to pull a creativity oracle card. Let's see what we have here. Unbelievable. It says intuition. Allow the limitless power of your unconscious mind to answer your problem by using symbols, memories, and hunches. For a lot of you, you might be seeing double numbers, feathers, birds, any animals that really mean something to you. Spending time in nature will help you to really connect with your intuition and help guide you through this situation. I think, Libra, a lot of you are already intuitive. We have the High Priestess here. And then intuition, it's about going into your heart, not allowing your mind, your ego to help you through this, because it's such a soul connection that you need to really get into your heart space, into your soul, as far as how to proceed in this connection. Wow. All right, so we're going to pull a Lover's Oracle card to finish this out. And Libra, once again, if you've enjoyed this reading, I really would appreciate it if you would like, share, or subscribe. Okay, let's see. All right, so it says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. And I think it's really interesting. We started off with that at the very beginning, that somebody is having some super sweet memory of this connection, and possibly both of you. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if you both have a sweet memory of the other, and maybe of the same exact sweet memory at the same time. Because this is, with the judgment card here, you definitely have your angels helping you on this path. And especially, where we have here about using symbols, memories, and hunches, right? There's a lot of intuitive and spiritual guidance in this. And you and the person that you're connected with, I wouldn't be surprised if you're telepathically, talking to each other in the dream world or something like that. Almost like working it out in the 5D world before you try to work it out in the 3D world. Well, Libra, I'm going to leave it at that. I do wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.